Hello, I'm going to do another short video here on just updating your drawings. So updating the drawing while you're in the drawing, and just how to be careful with your lists. So we're going to go through this project again here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this beam, and I'm going to do show assembly detail. So this is my assembly detail. B2, there's two pieces. So if we go back here, we can turn off these RTU units. So let's go and turn off the layers for the RTUs. Alright, so these are the two beams, this one and this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the existing steel as well, just to make it so we can see a little bit better. So the existing steel is off. If I want, I can use my box here, my model view, to restrict it, but I won't. I'll leave this all on. So what I want to do is just change this beam slightly. So I'm going to change both of them so they'll both be the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some stiffeners into this beam, and I'll put them at the center here. You know what? Yeah, this is the problem with the special parts. It's not looking to click on that. So what I'll do is pick that point there. So that should be the center point of that. So let's check the parameters. 1/16 plate. So there's the space. So that's good. So we'll just make these 3/8 just so they're not way too big. And now we'll click on the box, and we're going to copy that connection over to this other side and wait for it to get to the same point. Now I will just double check and see. You can see that that's 0, 0, and it's 3/48 and 5/8 across. So these parts should both be the same. So what I have here is I have a group with all my elements selected. So you can see it hasn't selected those stiffeners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select this one here, which is remove displayed objects and then show parts connected in the shop. So that's what we got. So now it's selected those. So now it's highlighted them, I should say. Click this to select it, and then we'll number this. So number it. Okay. So you can see the two of them were the same. Now if I had to put the stiffeners in the wrong place, it would have renamed one of these B2s to like a B4, most likely. So what I'm going to do now is then sometimes when you're doing this on the fly, sometimes the shop will call me, they want to make a change, I'll have to open the part. So what I'll do then is I'll be in the part already, and keep in mind this is also clipped, so it's probably going to move quite a bit. So what you want to do is you can see up here that this is just the beam and the plates, so these plates on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just click on this and we can see what number this is. Name on this, and this is P1007. So let's unhighlight those. Let's go up here, and if I click this, and sorry, I'm trying to plates off, isolate, identical. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. I don't use it too often. So there, isolate identical, so it shows what's identical, number, size, all that. So let's close that. So that's good. So let's go back to the beam. Let's click on the beam, And now if we update this, let's go to label and dimensions, update detail. You can see up here that this will not change. So my list has not changed. So you can see here, my stiffener is now in here, both sides. So my clipping is a little off, so I'll double click on this and I'll go to my clipping, and it's a 1/2 inch, so I'll go to 3/8, and hopefully that'll bring it back inside the page. It's pretty close. I won't get too crazy with it. I don't want the video to be too long. So you can see it's also added my new section which I need. So you can see there's a space top and bottom, which is what most of my clients want. This dimension is okay, so I'll insert a weld symbol here, and I have it set to come in at 0 at the start, so, and I'll do a double fillet weld, and typical, sorry. And now the new thing which I really like is, I like that I can add a leader. So we can add leaders to this, which is great. So I'll move this one down here and this one down here. Alright, it's not great, but it'll do. So now the point is, a lot of people will update these and they'll forget to update this list, so you need to go back and update, labels and dimensions, go in here, update lists. So click on update lists, and we should get another one here, P1007, with 2 parts, and your material list will get slightly heavier. So update list. There's your 4, because there's 2 beams, sorry. So as you can see, just be careful now what I would do is plot that out. So I can plot that, and then I'll send that straight to him in the shop if he's looking to get something fabricated, you know. So it's a kind of a quick thing. Otherwise you're going to update these probably through your document manager, which I don't always like to do, because I like to see what's been updated sometimes. But obviously if you have larger projects, that doesn't work. Alright, I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Please God.